Welcome back to Point Click Repeat. My name is Alan. I'm here in the Voodoo Museum. We just talked to Dr. John about a whole bunch of stuff about voodoo. And it's a lot of information. I think that's all we need for now.
Goodbye, Dr. John.
Walk carefully out there, Mr. Knight.
Actually, maybe I should have shown him some of our... whatever. I want to go stop in here real quick. It's the tomb of Marie Laveau, Voodoo Queen of New Orleans. Okay. So that's where we got that. I wonder if this guy knows anything about that tomb.
Could I have a minute of your time?
Yeah? What can I do for you?
Mind if I pick your brain a minute?
Go ahead.
Yeah, because I don't think we asked him about
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Sure. She was the Voodoo Queen of New Orleans. A powerful voodooine and a powerful sorceress. Believers still come to her tomb, you know. They write secret marks on the walls, leaving offerings in back. Then there's the tourists. They come out of curiosity. As a matter of fact, that big Dr. John fella from the Voodoo Museum, he's here at least once today. But Marie Laveau's tomb ain't the only one the believers visit and make markings and leave offerings at.
Interesting.
What else can you tell me about Marie Laveau?
Her tomb's on all our tours. Even the Baptists come round here to gawk. Course, you may not know this, but some of the real serious voodoo types argue that she ain't in this one at all, but down in an unmarked tomb in number 3. It's all the same to me, I say. Save me a lot of cleanup work if she weren't here, if you ask me.
You said there were other marked tombs?
Yep. I seen bull hearts left on tombs and a nest of vulture feathers, plates of peas and corn grease, animal parts, human parts even, it looked like. Male parts, if you get my meaning. And this at one of the great family crypts, mind you. Odd how them types just pick a spot and stick to it.
What other tombs get marked? Can you show me?
No, I ain't one for naming names. I don't like to encourage that kind of thing. It's distressing to the families, and rightly so. Don't know how that sort of thing gets started. Why folks come to start leaving stuff at that one spot. But it happens all the same.
Alright. Wait, did I get all?
What else can you...
Boy, go out and buy a book if you really want to know.
Okay. Thanks, buddy. Alright, that's what I wanted to make sure, because we came here pretty early before we knew who Marie Laveau was, so... Yes, leave. Where is... Ah, Moonbeam. That's what we want. A voodooeinne.
Welcome, Seeker. You must be the one Dr. John called me about.
I guess so. My name is...
Wait, Gabriel Knight?
You're too quick for me.
Actually, Dr. John told me. You have come to the right place, Mr. Knight. Tell me how I can help.
Alright.
Could I ask you a few questions?
Of course, Seeker.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
My practice is mainly selling charms and potions with magic power, such as gree-gree and voodoo oils. You know, everything from unrequited love to wandering spouses to winning a lawsuit. But my spells and charms are powerful, and they work.
What can you tell me about voodoo?
Much of a voodooienne's work is protecting her clients from the spell of others. I make special protective gree-gree to be worn in secret. They keep evil spells from working against my clients.
What do you know about the voodoo murders?
Why, that has nothing to do with me and my clientele. But I can tell you that you should stay as far from it as possible. There is badness there. Very bad.
What can you tell me about New Orleans?
New Orleans is the center of voodoo practice in the United States.
Cool.
Do you know anything about snakes?
Snakes? You mean like my beloved Grimwald? She's a python, you know. Quite deadly in the wrong hands. I was trained by one of the great voodoo queens to learn how to hypnotize and handle snakes.
What's the significance of St. John's Eve?
St. John's Eve? It is the greatest night of the voodoo year. There is always a traditional conclave on St. John's Eve. Most of our voodoo churches these days hold functions in the church hall. But in the old days, they had ceremonies out in the wild, and they wore animal masks and had a huge bonfire and dancing. I used to go when I was an apprentice, sometimes in the swamp, you know, Bayou St. John, sometimes at the lake, Lake Pontchartrain.
What's the significance?
Special ceremonies are performed, and the Loa come to ride the faithful.
Do you have any idea what Caprice Saint Coeur means?
No. No, I don't.
I don't believe you.
Do you have...
Okay.
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Oh, yes. She was the first of the great voodoo queens.
Tell me about the animal masks.
I saw them used once or twice when I was younger, but you don't see them much anymore. They are too close.
Too close to what?
Just bad karma.
Have you ever heard the word Schottenjäger?
I don't know anything about that.
About Grimwald.
What about her?
Where'd you get Grimwald?
She belonged to a traveling reptile show. She was being terribly mistreated, so I offered to buy her. She's named after a spirit guide I had once. The spirit Grimwald was a very powerful female snake priestess in Egyptian times.
Grimwald doesn't sound Egyptian.
I only know what the spirits tell me. Monsieur, I am sure they know better than we.
How'd you learn to handle Grimwald?
I told you a great voodoo queen taught me. She learned from Marie Laveau herself.
Ah, fascinating. Would you consider giving me one of Grimwald's scales?
No, I couldn't do that. You might do some gree-gree of your own, no? One must be very careful with such things. Hair clippings, nail parings, and snake scale.
So I wonder if... He seems to be suspicious that Grimwald is the snake scale.
How
he
about
found.
showing me how you handle Grimwald?
Really? You would like to see me dance, perhaps?
That would be swell.
I won't make you wait, Monsieur Knight. No matter what you see, do not be frightened.
I'll give it my best shot.
Dance, dance. Ooh, there's a skin, snake skin. Ooh, wonder if we can grab it. Gabriel grabs shed snake skin while Magenta is otherwise occupied. Nice.
There. Truly inspiring, isn't it?
That's certainly one word for it.
Do you have anything else you wanted to ask?
Could I ask you,
Sir,
Greek?
give me an example of a gris-gris?
all right. Here's an old one. Take a lodestone and some brimstone to a crossroads at midnight. Light the brimstone with a match, and a spirit will come and give you advice in gambling.
Cool. Should we ask her about some of the symbols?
Does this mean anything to you?
These are magic symbols. Deep magic.
Really? Have you seen them before?
No?
No.
Then how do you know they're magic symbols?
Seeker, my eyes are unveiled to see truly that which is in front of me.
Uh-huh. Thanks. Tons.
All right. What about these things?
Do these symbols mean anything to you?
Oh, the Voodoo Code. It is very secret, yes. I studied it with my mentor, the great Queen Tabitha.
Really? Great. Can you tell me what it says?
Let's see. Well, some of it is nonsense, I'm afraid. Whoever wrote this wasn't very good.
That's all right. Just tell me what it says.
It starts with a D and a J, and then... Okay, this part makes sense. It says, conclave tonight, bring... Oh, then there's more nonsense. F-W-E-T-K-A-S-H.
Fresh.
Well, that last bit might mean cash. Fresh cash? It doesn't make much sense.
That's okay, thanks.
Interesting.
DJ Conclave. K-A-S-H. It's a start.
I'm happy I could help.
Thanks, lady. Should we show her the murder?
Could you look at this and tell me if you recognize anything about it?
That's from those voodoo murders, isn't it? That has nothing to do with me.
All right. Let's see that snake skin. It's a shed skin from Moonbeam Snake. True. Closer look. Gabriel magnifies the shed skin from Magician Moonbeam's snake. Snake's scales are hued brown. They don't match the scale from Lake Pontchartrain. Okay. So that rules out the iridescent scale is brilliantly hued with greens and purples. Yeah, okay. So basically we're trying to find a snake. A more brilliant snake, as it were. There was one at the Voodoo Museum, but... I think... Is that all we need from her, do you think? I don't think there was anything else to ask her. Let's head out.
Well, I guess I'll be gone now.
May the protection of the snake god go with you.
Thanks.
Okay, so what do we have to do still? We found out some more voodoo stuff, so we could go talk to the dude there. We could actually ask Dr. John about some of that stuff we learned. Not much else. Let's head back here and see if Grace has any ideas. Maybe.
Hello, beautiful. It's me.
I wish you wouldn't wear that coat outside in June. I could smell you from here.
Got a minute, Grace?
What's up?
Do you know anything about Marie Laveau?
Wasn't she a big voodoo queen before the Civil War?
That's right.
Well, you just heard everything I know about her.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
I'd really rather not hear about your sex life, Knight.
Wow. Alright.
Could you?
Sure.
Things you can research? No.
I
Okay.
can't.
Okay.
I wonder if there's any books we could read that will... Oh, snakes. Let's try that. Was there a book on snakes?
Snakes are legless reptiles. Some snakes kill their prey with poison, some by constriction. A snake smells by tasting the air with its forked tongue. The smells are passed back to a sense organ in the mouth. Constrictor snakes, however, sense their prey by vibration.
Did you know that medieval legends about dragons and giant worms are actually based on snakes? You know, dragons, devils, sea monsters, well, they've always been associated with snakes.
Grace, get alive.
Wow, that was rude. That was probably a good hint for that dumb clock puzzle. German books. Ooh. Gabriel selects a volume of German poetry that he always found strangely compelling.
Drei Drachen. Drei Drachen kriechen in meinen Schlaf. Die Ziele wollen sie lebendig zum Fraß. Feurigen Atems, gespaltener Zunge, genießen sie jedes Mal.
That's nice. Kinda creepy, though. Who's the author?
Heinz Ritter. I'm not sure what it says, but I get the feeling the guy was one sick puppy.
Wait, wasn't that... Was that the name of this guy? Oh, right, we haven't identified them. Was it in here? That name seems familiar. Oh yeah, Dressed to Heinz Ritter. Okay. Well, geez, I should have been looking at these books earlier. Kings and Queens. UFO Mysteries. Quotation books. Let's just grab a bunch. German English Dictionary.
Let's see, Mittag means midday,
Figure out what
noon.
Schottenlager or whatever it is.
Spiel,
Means game.
Himmel, dry, besessen means
Oh my god.
Drachen means dragons. I wonder if Mosley would know he was being insulted if I called him Drachenbreath. Let's see,
Is that it?
Spiel.
Okay. Why can't we look up the word that we want to
Himmel.
know about? Whatever. Is there any others over here? Doesn't care to read them again. Okay. Can we not take any money from our register? Guess we open it maybe? Aha! Gabriel opens the cash register to examine the take, or in the case of St. George's books, the mistake. $20 in small bills. Gift certificate left over from me, another dismal failure of a promotion. Let's take that.
I trust you can live without this old gift certificate.
Knock yourself out.
Great. $20 gift certificate for St. George's looks pitifully new and unused. Well, it's a good bartering tool, I guess. Okie dokie. Where did we want to go? Oh, we're gonna maybe talk to the dude at the drugstore.
I've got some
Animal
things
masks,
I
think
need to
is-
do.
and Marie Laveau are
Have
both
fun.
Things we can ask him about. He was kind of mean, though.
Hello.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who's it?
Bonjour, Monsieur Walker.
Oh, bienvenue, Madame Casino. Comment ça va? How you be feeling today?
Well, I'll tell you, Mr. Walker, I'm certain someone's buried a sleep knot bag somewhere near my steps. I haven't slept a wink in weeks.
Oh, don't that beat all? Well, you're gonna need some easy night candles then.
Do you think that would help? I do hope you're right. I said 3 rosaries this morning for Our Lady's intervention.
Rosaries are good, sure enough. But you burn those candles too, and you gonna whip any old no-sleep gree-gree, I tell you for sure.
Very well, Mr. Walker. Put them on my account and send them round to my house. Oh, and there's another thing. I didn't catch her at it, but I know Mrs. Lefebvre put stomachache powder in my tea at the last meeting of the Creole Grand Dames. Oh, I've been in misery.
You put 9 pinheads up in a little box. Add a pinch of graveyard dust, and put it under her front porch step. That'll turn the trick back on Mrs. Lefevre, and she'll be the one with the bellyache. I have the pins and the dust. Right here if you want them.
If the Blessed Virgin will grant me her protection, I'll be safe from these practitioners of evil.
Oui, madame. Though it don't hurt to be proactive none neither. Now does it?
Naturellement, monsieur. Merci beaucoup.
Mais non, madame. It is nothing. Au revoir.
Au revoir, Monsieur Walker.
Interesting. Alright, let's see if he'll give me any other information.
Can I ask you just a few...
Whatever, man. Animal mask.
Do you know anything about animal masks?
Like the ones in the voodoo rituals they do for the tourists?
Right.
I used to sell a few as souvenirs. The only one left is Willie Jr. over there. The old crocodile. Well, he's sort of a mascot now, him.
Can you tell me anything else about how animal masks are used?
They're curiosities, no? This here's a curio shop.
Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting. Have you ever heard of Marie Laveau?
Marie, she's somebody from the old days. One of those folk tales. Oh, the tourists eat it up, non?
That customer of yours, the little old lady?
Customer?
The woman I saw in here. Madame Cazonou, you called her.
I don't talk about my customers to men who come in off the street.
It's important that I talk to Madame Cazonou. You see, I'm doing some research and...
I can't tell you anything about her.
Okay.
About Willie Jr. Would you be willing to let him go?
Maybe. For $100.
$100? You gotta be kidding.
Me and Willie Jr. very close, no. I could part with him for less.
Would you take 50 for Willie Jr.?
Don't insult me, monsieur. The price is $100.
Okay, we gotta make some money. Some of the other things. Yeah.
What did you mean?
I didn't.
You did. I heard.
You heard wrong.
Damn it.
Are you telling me that you...
Ça fait n'est pas.
What does that mean?
Means you should mind.
Okay. I think that's all he'll tell me. Where's Willie? Oh, so that's Willie Jr. Okay. Ooh, maybe he'll want to trade.
Does this mean any...
I don't...
Okay. That's not what I was trying to do. Okie dokie. Let's go to another place. Have we been to the cathedral yet? I don't think we have. Let's check it out. Ooh. The chancel of St. Louis Cathedral consists of a raised dais, an altar, 2 pedestals, and a choir area. Can we go anywhere? Do anything? Oh. It just brings me back here. Alright, well. An artist taking advantage of the fine weather. I guess there's like new things that pop up here every so often, so maybe there's something new here. Just singing. Or playing blues. Oh, who's this guy? Lucky Dog Vendor has his nose buried in a paperback novel. He noticed it is not a big surprise one of his.
Do you mind if I ask you...
Oh boy.
Yep, I mind all right.
Why?
Because A, I don't know anything, and B, I'm busy.
Oh. Could I get a lucky dog, please?
Not now, I'm busy.
He likes books. Maybe he
I
likes
have
this.
this gift certificate.
I'm busy.
It's good for $20 at St. George's Books, finest bookstore in New Orleans.
Really? I'll have to check it out sometime.
You could take this gift certificate with you, if you'll give me a lucky dog.
A lucky dog for a $20 gift certificate? Well, sure. Here you go.
Nice. Ooh, tasty. Plump and juicy. Well, I definitely don't want to eat it, because that's a classic adventure game snafu.
Hey, come back here. Hey!
Oh shit. Can we grab some?
Oh, unbelievable. Rotten luck.
Uh-huh. Can I get it for him? People can't reach the drawing from where he is. Climb over or something? Hey you, help me get this in. No? Let's talk to him.
How's it?
Well, life sucks. I just lost 2 days worth of work.
What you working on now?
Just starting another drawing of the cathedral.
How am I supposed to get it? Have anything tweezers? No. This guy.
You dance pretty well for a kid.
Give me some money then.
Wow.
I don't have any.
Don't block the view, mister.
You want a hot dog, bud?
You wouldn't like a lucky dog by any chance.
Would I?
Oh, wow. Okay.
Thanks, mister. You got any special requests, let me know.
Give me your money.
You mentioned something about special requests.
Yeah, you got one?
Oh.
Can you fit through the bars around the statue?
Can I? Just watch me.
Good. There's something in there I can't quite reach. Come on. Can you reach that piece of paper?
Sure thing. Here you go. Yep. See ya.
Thanks, little boy. Well, that was lucky. Lucky dog. Let me give the painting to that guy.
This belongs to you, doesn't it?
My drawing. How'd you get it?
Oh, it was a bit of a squeeze, but I hate to see you lose your work. I
So
lost
you
my
gave up
only
so
copy
easily?
of manuscript once.
Well, you saved my butt. Let me know if I can ever do the same for you, huh?
Yeah, paint something for me.
Do you mind if I watch you?
Be my guest.
Paint something for me.
Could I?
I'd rather.
Okay.
Do you want to paint these? Or maybe all the symbols together.
Say, do you think there's anything you can do with these patterns?
What do you need?
Is there any way you can reconstruct the whole pattern from these partials?
The pattern is probably circular, and there's some repetition in the elements. What is this from, anyway?
You'd never believe me.
Okie dokie. Well, there's... I think there's an area missing. If you could get me any more of these...
I'll see what I can do.
Yeah, I have the other one.
I have another one of those patterns.
Really? Let's see. Yeah, this is great. I think there's enough overlap now. I'll give it my best shot. I'll show you what I come up with tomorrow.
Great. I appreciate it.
Cool. Get a painting from our friend. What else? What else could we do? That's the thing about this game. It doesn't give me as much direction as I thought. There's a lot of like kind of just stumbling upon things. I guess we could see if we can get some research done.
Phew, it's humid out there.
Oh boy, party time.
Could you do...
Sure, what?
Aha!
I need you to look up a Madame Cazeneuve.
Madame Cazeneuve? Is she related to the murders the same way your friend Malia Getty was?
Grace, Cazeneuve's at least 70.
As if that makes a difference to you.
Heyo.
Okay, I'll see what I can find. Anything else?
No.
I can't think of anything.
Okay. It's time to close shop.
So it is. Have a nice night.
So it definitely seems like getting her to research something is what
You too.
Triggers the end of the day.
See you tomorrow.
So I wonder if you always can only get the thing you need to research at the same time. Interesting. See if we have the exact same dream again. Yeah, looks like it. It'd actually be more interesting if they had the dream in smaller fragments at the start, and each day it revealed something more. Having the exact same dream every night is kind of, I don't know, it's getting kind of boring. Kind of like in Quest for Glory 4, if anyone's familiar with that game. You sleep at Arana's Peace, and you get different nightmares that reveal more things the more times you sleep there. Nah. But here we go, day 3. Day 3. Drawn to Bacchus's abode, I sought there to conspire, but it was in the city of the dead that I found my heart's desire. Dun dun dun. Newspaper. Grace. And coffee.
I'm so glad you could join us today. I've got messages when you want them.
Hooray.
I also checked out Cazeneuve. There are multiple listings in the white pages. I got the page, but you'll have to figure out the right one.
Oh.
Great, thanks.
Curse you, Grace. Do a better job. While I be a lazy lout, drink coffee.
Now, are you gonna tell me what happened yesterday with Malia Getty, or is it just too embarrassing? Don't tell me you actually got to see her.
Are the stars out tonight?
Gabriel, you don't seriously think she's interested? She can have any man in the city. You know, men with bank accounts.
You underestimate the Knight family's tragic poet samurai appeal. When Daddy married Mom, she was the hottest catch in town.
I always suspected there was something fishy in your family tree. But seriously, I think you should be careful.
Grace.
I'm serious. I don't know why, but I have a bad feeling in the pit of my stomach about this.
It's called jealousy, my dear. And you're right. You should be jealous of Malia Getty, as should every woman on this planet.
Oh, never mind. I'll just fix these books. Your life is in your own slippery little hands.
The point is to get it into somebody else's hands. And soon.
Oh, this guy again.
Hey, kids.
Huh?
Bruno.
Gabe, pet. I just popped in to see if you're desperate enough to sell me that painting.
Ooh, I wonder if we should now. Because we need money. Well, we tried last time and Grace didn't let me.
How much would you give me for it, Bruno?
Gabriel, don't you dare sell your father's painting.
Stay out of this, Grace.
Ooh, you're serious? You'll let me have it?
Yeah, I'll let you have it, all right. How much for the painting?
Well, I could give you 100. That's all I can let go at the moment, you know. My fares are so tied up.
Gabriel, $100 for your father's painting?
Grace, let me deal with this.
Yeah, we need that 100.
Fine, it's yours.
Gabriel!
Here's the 100.
You better take good care of this, Bruno. This is not just another of your hip art pieces, you know.
Really? Well, I fully intend to make the most of its display, though not for your sake, I'm sure. At least in my shop, there'll be a chance of someone actually seeing it. I can't believe I actually got it. Just wait until I show Sid.
Here you go. Just for an animal mask.
I don't believe you!
Well, I'm sorry.
It's just a painting, Grace. There are things I have to do.
It's true. Alright, well, that's going to be the end of the video this time around. We're on day 3 now, and we'll continue to explore and figure out what we're supposed to do for this day. Looks like we can look into Madame Cavanu and get that animal mask, and who knows what else will come up as we go. That being said, thanks for watching, everybody, and we'll see you next time on Point Click Repeat. Bye-bye.